Hiya, I'm Mika, and welcome back to Professor Layton and the Miracle Mask. We're here to solve crime. We're here to prevent crime, actually, predominantly. I swear I remember what's happening. I just finished recording the first episode of this. Not the first, but Oosh. The Pumpkin Spinners ride. Could that be a spin on the miraculous? All of them seem to be. Honestly, roller coaster felt like a little bit of a stretch, but that one spun too, according to the Masked Miscreant. Perhaps. I think it definitely warrants a closer look. There is something strange here, but I can't quite put my finger on it. Puzzle time, baby. Puzzle time. Pumpkin spinners. Here's a popular ride found at fairgrounds everywhere. The spinning teacups. Well, something like that at least. Aren't those pumpkins? Anyway, these five spinning cups, one is not like all the others. Can you find the odd one out?
How about this? Puzzles are made to be solved.
Sorry, that one was easy. The seats are split into colored segments, and every pumpkin except B has the same order of colors. It's hard to tell with all that spinning, though. Not really. I just thought about purple. Left of purple was blue, right of purple was green. From that point, the spinning doesn't even really matter all that much, frankly. It looks like something is hidden beneath one of the pumpkins. Layton's apprentice to the rescue. I'll get a closer look. Be careful, Luke. You might catch a case of vertigo searching that ride. Haha, I think you'll be safe. Professor, do you have any idea what the masked gentleman may do tonight? I don't know. I don't. The fact that he chose such a crowded venue does worry me, though. We don't know if his tricks might actually injure someone this time. Just like you said, Professor, this card was stuck underneath one of the pumpkins. Good work, Luke. It looks like it has an image of the Mask of Chaos on there. It's a message from the Masked Gentleman. What could it mean? Now it's a puzzle to put the four together, right? Professor, we have 4 of these cards now. Let's take a closer look at them. Yes, together they form a map that points to the top of the... But I wanted to put them together. On top of the hill. I see! I believe that's Topsy Tower. I read about that. It's the control room for the park. Is the masked gentleman planning to shut off the power here? We need to get to that tower immediately. Layton, a moment if you please. Herschel, if you could. Henry, Angela, what are you doing here? Herschel, I asked for your help, and you deserve the benefit of the doubt here. I apologize for my behavior earlier. I cannot fault your suspicion. My responsibility is to my city. I hope you can see that. I will do whatever it takes to help you apprehend the masked gentleman. No need to apologize, Henry. Thank you both. With your knowledge of the city, I'm sure we can end this fiasco soon. Have you found anything out about the masked gentleman's plan for tonight? Do you know where he's hiding? We found a series of clues around the park. Really? What sort of clues? He seems to be leading us to the Topsy Tower, the park's control room. Well then, shall we? I think we shall, and it does feel urgent, although I would love to... There's an item here, though. Is it in your purse? For my dear Inspector Grosky, I'd run a marathon or swim through shark-infested waters. I'd even walk on molten marmalade. With any luck, this evening will start on the Ferris wheel and end with a smooch. Oh, sorry, just daydreaming again. That's part of my job as the president and only member of the Groskettes. I heard that the masked gentleman would be here, so I figured Grosky would be too. I followed him for a bit, but then I lost him. Hannah, you need to develop other interests. Maybe splunking, knitting? How about a concert piano? Anything. I could never do do anything that would take time from Inspector Grosky's fan club. I'm surprised there aren't more police here. I heard the young detective he came with say that he was going to check out the hotel. Okay, yeah. Really? Which hotel was that? The one at the center of town? It's all I heard. Or overheard. It doesn't matter, but shouldn't there be more police here? Are we gonna get framed again? Are we gonna have to break out our prison again? I told Cookie to meet me in front of the Ferris wheel if we got separated. She gets distracted by pretty much everything. Balloons, clowns, and mud. Can I help you look for her? Oh, she'll turn up soon. She always does. If that masked gentleman is supposed to show up tonight, I should probably find her and make sure she's okay, though. Cookie will likely see him and follow him to his secret supervillain lair. Maybe he'd like an apprentice. Yeah, that'd be unfortunate. I imagine Cookie could do a lot of damage. Clever thing she is. Ghost Tusk. Awesome. Cool. We found the item. It's time to get the fuck out of here. Let's fucking run, baby. Let me in. Let me in. Wow. Topsy Tower is cool. For anyone watching through the backlog, I want you to know that that was not at all current in the meme space. That was old. That was old by the time I'm recording this, let alone uploading this, let alone when it goes live for the public to view. I am not hip. Thank you. Even the control room looks fun here. Sure the fuck does. I wonder what's in store for us here. I don't want panic in a crowded amusement park, Herschel. People could be hurt. We must go about this very carefully. Professor, look up there! Ah, shit. Hello, Montedor. Tonight's miracle is for the very select audience that is clever enough to find my clues. This is a very hot ticket. What is this all about? Hurry and take your seats. The show is about to begin. He ran off into the control tower. Quickly! Henry, wait. What exactly is inside there? Power relays mostly. All the electricity for the park is controlled from here. Naturally, we keep it locked so nothing... Is that maniac planning to cut off the power to the rides? I don't know. Carefully, we'll need to follow him inside. Be careful here. Ooh. Professor, how are we supposed to find the masked gentleman in the dark? Henry, do you see a light switch here? I don't. There must be one somewhere. I've never had a reason to come in here before. Worry not, my select audience. You have the best seats in the house. Your views shall not be obfuscated or obstructed. Where are you? Show your cowardly face behind that mask, or would you rather just hide while you play games in my city? Your city? Well, I'm sorry to bring inconvenience to your city, Mr. Lidor. I suppose this foul pit of greed does reflect the nature of its creator. You built this city as a monument to your grotesquely swollen ego. I can't wait to see your face when it's all gone. How dare you! You know nothing about me! Now, I'm actually helping you, you know. Think of this as a lesson in humility. You can thank me later when it's all over. Professor, he's running for the door. We must cut off his escape. Hurry. Where did he go? Where? Oof. That was rough. He can't be far. He had to have come back out this way. He must have gone down the hill. Back to the park. We're gonna have to investigate the inside of that tower tomorrow, probably. Is everyone gone? Professor, the park, it's empty. Where did everyone go? To the racetrack, I'd have to guess. No, we're too late. Did everyone just vanish? Impossible. It has to be a trick. Hehehe. You patrons belong to a very exclusive VIP club. People in this park who still exist. Congratulations. You monster! Why are you doing this? I'm doing it for you, so you will know what it feels like to see that which you've worked so hard for just vanish. Yeah, this is Randall. You will know the bitterness I was forced to swallow, Lidor. It's the least I could do. Ah! Let me go! Angela! Henry, help me! Don't abscond with a man's wife. With anyone's wife. Don't abscond with wives. Don't abscond with people. I'm sure she's not having a pleasant time either. Wait, no, unless it's consensual. Like, not in this scenario. Obviously, I don't think she's having it. But, like, if you get someone's consent to abscond with them. Hopefully they're openly communicating with people that are important in their lives. They're going to go somewhere. Right? Like, hopefully healthy communication is going on. But in general, unless previously discussed, don't abscond with people. Wait, no! Angela! Professor, he's kidnapped Angela. We must act quickly. Where'd they go? They're gone. I'm sorry, Henry. They went this way. We can still catch them. Henry, if the masked gentleman meant to harm Angela, he would have done so. What was that? Did you hear that? Professor, something is going on in the control tower. It might be Angela. Angela, I'm coming. Henry, wait. Yeesh. Angela, where are you? Henry, it's all right. I'm fine. This was a small taste of the suffering I will bring you. An appetizer before the all-you-can-anguish buffet. But it will never be enough. What are you talking about? Who are you? What have I ever done to you? No, Lidor. Have you no appreciation for showmanship? We need a cliffhanger to build anticipation for the final act. Final act? What could he mean by that? The destruction of the city? I promise it won't disappoint. Believe me when I say it will be the show of a century, of any century. And don't worry about getting good seats. You'll be able to see tomorrow's dark miracle from anywhere in town. And it will be the greatest of my illustrious career, without a doubt. Whoever you are, this must stop here. You are ill-equipped to prevent me, Layton. I decide when things end, and I am here to tell you that tomorrow there will be victims. In fact, there will be quite a few of them, unless someone wants to stop me. Perhaps with a mask offering? The choice is yours. Ladies and gentlemen, until we meet again. What is that lunatic planning? Henry, what are we going to do? I don't know, but I have a duty to protect this city at all costs. Perhaps if you gave him the Mask of Order as he asked, he would stop all of this. It must be among the treasures you found in the ruins, Henry. If you search thoroughly, I'm sure you'll find it there. I can't. That treasure. Henry, you must stop protecting that mask and start protecting Monte d'Or. Angela's working with Randall to get the Mask of Order, but why? But why? Angela, are you implying that I'm hiding the mask? Why would you say that? Ahem. If I might interject here, we have an immediate problem. We must find out what happened here at the park. It appears hundreds of people have vanished. Of course. He had us run into the tower. He met us there. He ran out. No one was in the park. He took Angela into the tower and then left again. What? Why? Like, I can picture if everyone's sort of on the payroll, they just fucking bounce. Either that or they say that they see him stampede out anyway. The masked gentleman got exactly what he wanted from us. What did he mean about seeing the next miracle from anywhere in town? Presumably it will have an effect that ranges over the entire city. Perhaps this time everyone in town will disappear, or spontaneously combust, or turn into statues, or I don't know. I fear the next act may be bigger than all of the previous ones combined. How did he make everyone here disappear? We'll discover that when we find the people themselves. That's for damn sure. Hint coin. Oh. It's just a control tower, but it still looks absolutely mad. I can hear cogs and things grinding inside. They call this Topsy Tower. That's charming. That came out more sarcastic than I meant it to. Tumblr clown. I'm a Tumblr clown. And everyone's back. Everyone's back. How on earth? Everyone's back. No sign of panic. And everything looks fine. Professor, what is happening here? It's possible that he ran into the tower so that he could use a secondary exit to go somewhere where he built a whole nother theme park? That's ridiculous. But possible. Not plausible. It is possible. We didn't necessarily see that they vanished. If we ran out the other side, if it's symmetrical, that we go in there completely dark, he runs out of a door that happens to be a secondary separate door. If Angela Lador is an accomplice, then she could have made her way over there while we were talking in the tower. From there, he can kidnap her, come back here, and then go back into this real park. But the amount of resources you'd have to dedicate to build a whole second fucking park. Jesus. But they vanished. We all saw it. Wrong voice. Yes, we did. Very strange. Was it a sort of clue to tomorrow's event? Why did he allow only us to witness this? He wanted me to see it. Yes, Henry, I think you're right. You need to tell us anything, everything that you know. Do you have an idea who might be under that mask? Have you made any enemies recently? Think, please. I don't know anyone capable of doing all this. Who would go this far? I'm going home. I need time to think. I must put together some sort of plan for that monster's return tomorrow. I'm coming too. Good night to both of you. Be safe. I'll see you tomorrow. The people in the park may not even know that they disappeared. This is all so odd. No one looks confused. Professor, here comes Inspector Grosky.
Layton, I saw Lador and his wife storm out of here. What happened?
We had another encounter with the masked gentleman, Inspector.
Impossible! I was on the scene. How could I possibly have missed it?
Inspector, you've been here in the park all evening, right?
Of course. I've been here policing this place within an inch of its life, looking for that master ne'er-do-well.
I prefer Miscreant, but that's mostly alliteration. And there were people around the city enjoying the park the whole time, correct?
Yes, unless some of the people who weren't enjoying themselves and were faking it the whole time. Is that it, Layton?
No, nothing like that. So you didn't see anything strange this entire time? Professor, it sounds like Inspector Grosky doesn't think he disappeared. Yes, I believe you're right, Luke. That information is key. It's getting late. Let's get back to the hotel and think this through. Inspector, you should know that the masked gentleman warned us that a final miracle will happen tomorrow. He also said it would be visible from anywhere in the city, so we must prepare for a large-scale event. Please, report this to Chief Sherfield, and have him post extra officers in the streets.
Right away. Grosky out.
Let's get some rest. We'll resume our investigation in the morning. What could he be planning for tomorrow that can be seen from anywhere in the city? I don't know, but it must be even bigger than what happened today. Thus far, he used simple illusions. However, the larger the act, the more difficult it is to see through. Professor, do you think there really is a curse on that mask? The only curse was, I should have been a better friend. That was the only curse. The crowd in Pumpkin Park vanished and then suddenly reappeared. But no one seemed to notice a thing. What could have happened to all of those people in the meantime? Everyone in the park leaving at once seems highly unlikely, to say the least, and then returning as well. When we followed the masked gentleman back into the tower, the crowd reappeared. How? Second amusement park. Oh, we're in the Ascot house. Chapter 6. The Ghost of Akbadane.
Ready to embark upon the first day of the rest of your life, Herschel?
Actually, probably not. I should probably thank people for having watched.
Henry, is everything all set?
Well, not everything's all set. I'm not set to go on this adventure with you, Randall.
Yes, Master Randall. The cart is loaded and should be ready for your departure.
Hey.
Angela, what are you doing here? Henry, is this your doing?
Yes, sir. My apologies. It seemed rather important.
Henry had nothing to do with it. I wasn't going to let you go without saying goodbye, Randall.
That's a good idea, for reasons I will not elaborate on.
I thought it'd be easier if you didn't see me go. I was going to have Henry deliver this, but since you're here...
What is this? I can't take this.
Look after it for me. You can give it back when I return.
Yes, of course. Thank you, Randall.
Maybe we should ask her where it is, and why it's in the masked gentleman's coat pocket.
I'll see you soon, Angela. I swear.
You will be careful, won't you?
Naturally. When I get back, we can have that picnic on the hill. How does that sound?
That sounds like it's no walk in the park, but
Well, we'd better be off before my father spots us. Next stop, Akbadine.
Goodbye.
Please don't worry, Miss Angela. Master Randall has a remarkable mind. He'll find what he seeks and return soon.
I hope you're right, Henry.
I'm certain of it.
maybe you should be a little less certain. A cutscene, though? Oh, this is an extensive start to a chapter. Do you think Angela would be alright? Of course, she's a strong person. It's not like this is our first rough patch. Right. So where exactly are we headed? You never showed me the map. Herschel, you should have said something. I just did. Well, as I said before, the map is actually inscribed on the inside of the mask. It wasn't easy, but once I deciphered the map, I found that it leads straight to... the middle of the desert? Thornley's Gorge. That doesn't sound like a pleasant place to be. Sounds like there's going to be a lot of thorns there. Did your research turn up anything about the crest on the mask? Well, funny you should ask. I did find something. Sort of. I'm sorry, I'm distracted. I compared the crest to over 80 similar symbols from various scholarly works. And they had maps too? Not one match, which makes me think that this mask predates all known civilization. Yeesh. Or that it is from an undiscovered culture. Jeez, there's a lot to throw out there. The Azran civilization, Herschel. I just know it is. Yeah, maybe you're right. You know, who the fuck am I? You know, who the fuck am I? I'm really distracted, I'm sorry. I'll be completely real with you, I'm playing Pikmin on my phone. But Randall, the Azran civilization is a myth. There's no evidence of its existence. Until now, in ancient histories, Rutledge theorizes that the Azran did indeed exist. The mask is proof, Herschel. And if the Azran made the mask, that means they must have also built Akbadain. Now that we have the mask, who knows what secrets we'll find in Akbadain? It just seems too fantastic to believe. Soon you'll have no choice but to believe. Come on, to the glory of Akbadain.
You really think the ruins are here?
They're here. I know they are.
I just want to end the episode.
How on earth are we supposed to get down there? You promised Angela we weren't going to do anything dangerous.
I know what I said, Herschel. What about no risk, no glory? This is the chance of a lifetime, and we must seize this opportunity while we have it.
Randall, this is...
I'm not interested in talking anymore. I've worked so hard for this. You can go back home if you must. But Herschel, I can't do this alone.
All right, Randall. Let's go.
Jesus Christ. Oh! An isometric RPG. Who was ready for... Who had that on their bingo card for Professor Layton's second chronological entry in the series? Not release order, chronological. This is it, Herschel. With the Mask of Chaos, we'll unearth the treasure that lies within. Technology, riches, who knows? Randall, I'm not certain that we're prepared for an expedition on this scale. I know. Isn't it great? This will most certainly test the bounds of our ingenuity. That isn't quite what I meant. As long as we work together, we should be fine, Herschel, regardless of any obstacles we may encounter. Agreed, but we should put together some sort of plan, Randall. One step ahead of you, as always, my dear Herschel. I've come up with an exploration protocol for our expedition. From various descriptions and diagrams, I managed to piece together a loose map of the Akbadain ruins. Anytime you want to know where we are, just tap on the map icon in the corner. If you ever need to speak with me, just tap the talk icon. You can ask me about anything, from basic information to advice on getting past traps. Your backpack works like a trunk. You can store or record anything there. Now, let's talk about moving. Tap the arrows on the touchscreen to move one step in any direction. Hold an arrow down to keep going continuously. You can also use control pad or the circle pad to move. Try moving around a bit now.
Oh, okay, I'm walking. Is this good enough? Have I walked enough for you? That's fine. Thank you guys very much for watching. Remember, take care of yourselves, and tomorrow's another day. I hope to see you then.